I don't own any rights to any music playing. I don't know if I have to do that for um, YouTube, but I don't own any rights to these musics. This is one of my meditation songs I start off with. I actually worked last night, so kind of want to listen to it and just settle my mind a little bit. And it's called "You Carry Me" by Jacqueline Carr. And for me, it's something that I like to listen to um, almost daily. Not quite. It just sometimes it depends on what mood I'm in, right? Like, have you ever woke up and was just in a mode of what your mode you in? you know, it depends. I'm different. I be in a whole lot of modes. You know what I'm saying? I got some modes where I want to just, set myself in there. And then I got some modes where, just depends. Good morning. I don't own any rights to these musics that's playing right now. Okay. That's just my meditation music. I'm feeling it this morning. So, I just want to listen to that a little bit because that's just where I'm at this morning. He carried me. So when I was in my lowest, he carried me. When I was at my highest, he carried me. So I just, I'm just in that mode this morning. It's Father's Day weekend coming up, so I've been thinking about my dad. So I'm just in that mode this morning, and this is one of my meditation songs that I listen to. So I don't own no rights to this music playing, but it's just a song that's close to me that kind of helps me. And so I like listening to it in the morning. I worked last night, so I'm getting home just to do what I love to do, which is talk to y'all. I love talking to y'all, right? So that's just something that I wanted to listen to, waiting for people to get on and join. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Sweet Pea. What's up? Gemini season. Sweet Pea getting ready to go out of town, y'all, without me. Good night. Who's gonna go to sleep? You or me? Who's gonna go to sleep? Alexa, 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 turn music off. It cracks me up with Alexa when you ask her to do something and then she doesn't do it. It's just very odd. It's like, are you gonna do it or are you not gonna do it? Right? Like, what are you doing? Sus, I was like, good night. Who's gonna go to bed? Oh, girl, I got so many appointments today. Anybody going to sleep? Better get you some, what they call it, a cup of Joe, some Java. Get you some Java and go with the gusto here. Go with the gusto here. Yeah, so my daughter her birthday's coming up Monday. And she'll be leaving out of town. They gonna turn up in Jamaica, baby. They finna get it going. They gonna get it going. So this morning I, had me some music on, and one of the things we were talking about, me and a couple people last night at work, was, you got your music that you have where you want to meditate, you got your music that you got that you want to, how can I say it? You have your music that you want to probably set the mood, you got your music, that everybody got their own little music that you clean up to, you got all that kind of stuff, right? So I said, and you even got some of your ratchet music, some music that boom, boom, boom. Some music you just want to be a little ghetto with, right? And so they was like, no, no. I'm like, yeah, everybody, I believe everybody has a ratchet song. Everybody. So welcome. Good morning. Let me get that all out. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Let me get that out. Welcome to Coffee and Conversation, Coffee and Convos with Carol, whichever way you want to add it, it is. I'm here to talk with you. And today is Thursday. So I asked everybody yesterday, y'all thought it? I'll say it. You think it, I'll say it. But I got two things that I got. It was two things. Good morning, sister. Two things that I got. where someone actually contacted me for them. And one of them was the one that we were talking about last night, which was, what is your go-to song for everything? So we had a list. Okay, we had a list. And in that list, I came up with about four. I came up with about, I probably had more, but I was like, for the sake of time today, when I say talk about it, I got about four. Okay. So probably about four where I have go-tos for different moods that I'm in. Okay. So what I want to say right now is everybody has a mood that they're in. Okay. I don't want to hear people say I don't get in those moods, because you do. Now, whether you want to reveal that you get in those moods is a different story, but everybody has those moods, okay? So my thing is, I'll start with me. So for me, I was just listening to one. So if you came in on the hey governor, that's the governor there. What's up, governor? If you came in on this morning, when you listened in, it was Jacqueline Carr, You Carry Me. That's one of my go-tos when I'm ready to meditate, when I'm having a little emotional boat. I just need to listen to those words and reset myself. Okay. So that's where I go. Now look here. I like some R&B music. Okay. I like me some Ursha. I like me some Beyonce. I like me some of all that. I got a lot of that playing when I'm ready to listen to it. I like Ella May. I like Jasmine Sullivan. I like all that. I like all that. So I have those songs in rotation. But the question came up, what is your ratchet song, Carol? What is some old ratchet ghetto stuff you like? And I said to myself, do I have a ratchet song? But I do. So here's the thing. Here's I don't want nobody to I do have a ratchet song that I kind of like, and it's a newer song. So, back in the day when we were coming up, it was, Luke and Juvenile, 99, bag the thing up. We had all that kind of stuff going on. So right now, my go-to, yes, my go-to, my go-to ratchet is Sexy Red. Governor said it. Governor said it. I like her song, get it sexy. That is my goal when I'm in ratchet mode. Just want to hear some old ratchet. The music ain't, I'm just saying, it ain't top tier for my generation. Good morning, Niecy Pooh. Hey, girl. Hey, my Niecy Pooh. So for me, I go to that. That's what I go to. Okay. So that's my ratchet song. Now you might go to something else, but for me, those are like some of that. That's my how you say it, genre of music. Genre of music. Okay. That's my ratchetness. Okay. That's my ratchetness that I have, that I go to. Because I think everybody has a ratchet song. Like, who doesn't have one of those ghetto songs? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, y'all? Hey, beautiful. Good morning. Who doesn't have a ratchet song that they go to? Who does not have a song? Like, who doesn't have all the little songs I just listed? Like, I have my meditation, I have my R&B. You even have some cleanup music, right? And I think when I clean up, I really clean up to old school. Like, you will hear some Marvin Gaye going and all that kind of stuff going when I'm cleaning up. But some days when you get in the car and you just in that you in that mood. Somebody said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Somebody said I like Kevin Gates. See? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Good morning. I had to jump on before my class started. Thank you for joining me before the class start. So somebody said they listen to Kevin Gates. I think everybody has like that one little ratchet song. You people may not say it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say what mine is. And I that oh, Rod Wave. She said, I'm definitely selling dope on my way to work. In my mind, in my mind, I'm listening to Get It Set, boy, that super fat. I ain't lying. Yeah, Cardi B too. She got some ratchet stuff. That's my girl. I have to roll with her. She's a Libra. So, I feel like I understand her. I feel like if me and her was friends, we could really talk about a lot of stuff. Like, we really understand each other, you know. So yeah, so people look at that. Cardi B, Kevin Gates. Somebody said they feel like they selling dope on their way to work. what you listening to? What is that song? Ooh. I mean, because technically in your line of work, you are an educated drug dealer. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We are able to prescribe and give. No, well, not prescribe, but we're able to actually carry out a prescription order. Yes, we can. We can do that. So that was what we kind of came up with. So today is Thursday. Y'all thought it Thursday. That's one of the things that we did come up with. Um, Okay, Jeezy on my way to work, not feeling sexy red. Well, sexy red is one of my ratchet songs that I like. So it doesn't if it come on and I hear it when I'm listening to the radio, then I get right into that mode. Cause that's just one of the songs that's in my ratchet spirit, I guess, right? Is that what I was saying? I don't even know if I have a ratchet spirit, but I mean when I'm in that mode and you just, you in that mode, you know what I'm saying? Right, Niecy Pooh. It is catchy. Girl, I'm right with y'all. And my niecey Pooh and my daughter and them is young. So when they say it's catchy, that's their generational music. But I mean, when I'm in my mood, I'm in my mood. And I rock with Jeezy. I'll probably put on a little Nas, some Jay-Z, I got all of that. So it is what it is. It's just, hey, mister, thanks for joining. It's just like when you feel that moment, that's where you go to. So that's what we talked about. We had a couple people talking to me last night, and it was like, what's your go-to? Do you have a ratchet song? Is there a ratchet song that you have that's going on? Anybody else got a I listen to a little everything. The first lady even had ratchet. Oh, the first lady even had ratchet songs. I don't, I don't know who first lady got ratchet songs. I don't believe mine do. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Unless you consider I know it was the blood. It's a ratchet song, and I don't. A little humor, people laugh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to laugh. It really is. It really is. Laughter is good for the soul. Right, mister. Sexy red for me. So, and it's just that one little part. I got to hear that part and then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody else got some ratchet songs? Because I'm telling you, we was talking last night. Y'all thought it. I say it. If you think it, I say it. So that's kind of where we started off this morning. For those just joining, we were talking about what is the ratchetest song for you. Like, what song is ratchet for you to just, come out of your element, off your square, and just. And it's normally when you're in the car where can't nobody see you. You just have that moment with yourself. It's a self moment, having self moment. How can I word that? A moment having it with yourself, or a self of a moment with yourself, somewhere in there. But yeah, you have that song. So it definitely, definitely, definitely. I like the comments. I like the feedback because I knew that there were more than just me that down and deep and down had a ratchet song. You probably bite your tongue and be like, I hope that nobody hear me singing that or pull up with that playing, right? So here's another thing that we kind of nuck if you buck by Crime Mob. My niecey Pooh said, "Nuck if you buck." Yeah, yeah, nuck if you buck. Nuck. Y'all, did y'all see that movie? That one movie about the church, and they were in that song, and the pastor and the wife was singing "Nuck if you buck" in the car all the way to church. That was funny. Nuck if you buck. All right, baby, you all the way in gangster mode with that song. We're about to be out here with disorderly conducts. If you listening to that song before you go to work, I hope everybody got a good attitude because that's definitely some ratchetness going on. You feeling it all the way to work. We got Jeezy, we got Kevin Gates, we got Nuck If You Buck, we got Sexy Red, we got some Cardi B. What else do we got out here? What else is your ratchet mode? When you go into ratchet mode, what else? What else is folks listening to? This is good. I want to know exactly what people are listening to on they ratchet day of work. They just on your way to work, or you in the car, a day that you got to yourself. Ooh, ooh, no. You bold, Niecy Pooh. I can't do that one now. I'm scared. At a certain age, you got to be scared of stuff. I'm scared. I don't want to eat their food. Oh, what about? Okay, so all right, beautiful. I hear you. So let me word that a little bit different. They can't do nothing. They probably can't. But those are all good songs. Those are all good selections for ratchetness. We need to make out a list of ratchet songs and come up with them. So let me address how can I address this? Okay, so here's the thing. What do y'all want to do about coworkers who come to work mad? I mean, come to work, I mean, face toe up, and they come to work mad. Here's the thing. They come to work mad and you speak to them. You speak to them and they don't speak back. They don't speak back. It's I mean, they just come in mad all the time. I thought that greeting your coworkers was part of your uniform. And I know everybody don't wear their uniform to work. Everybody don't wear their uniform to work. And what I mean by that is, it's a certain standard you should have when you come to work. Comb your hair. Make sure your hygiene is good. I think some folks need a little lesson in that too. You know. Um, okay, I hear you, Governor. So I have a certain time I go on. So are we gonna be down there that early? But you know, we should come to work with a certain attitude. And what do you do for that coworker that don't have a good attitude? I'm the type of Okay, so here's one. I'm the type of person that says hi. You don't speak. I'm gonna say I'm sorry you having a bad day. And I just might add in there, I'm gonna pray for you. Okay. I like that response. I like that response. That's a good response coming from you, Nisa Pooh. That's good because I remember the day you probably wouldn't even said that to him. Probably would have said something else. Amen. Going to the bathroom behind. Okay, somebody said going to the bathroom behind. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I think that for me, I speak until I get somebody's response. That's what I do. And sometimes people be just looking at me because they be like, why is she talking? And I'll be talking because I'm speaking to you. Like I'm saying good morning, or I'm saying good evening, or I'm saying good afternoon, and you're not saying anything. That actually happened to me at work one day. I kept speaking. Like I kept speaking till finally they were like, hey, I was like, hi. And they was like, oh, and I was like, response. That's what I'm looking at. Response. I'm working on self. Okay. That's good. That's good. We all should. You go back and watch some of my streams from before, and we talked about working on self. It's some good discussion, and people were engaging. So you might find some good tips in there. Go back and look on there. So yeah, so I just think that when people come to work, I don't know what kind of people didn't have. I just don't know. People come to work so upset sometimes. I don't know if they don't like their job, if they don't like the people they working with. I don't know. It's a mystery to me because my thing is I don't want to. Okay, so here's an example. Working in the healthcare field, a lot of times you are going into these a facility, okay, and in this facility, um, some of these people, this might be their home, this might be a short stay, like a rehab. You never know, but this is where they at for the time being. And so for me, I feel like I don't want to go in there and make your day bad. You already coming off probably a double knee replacement, or who knows why you in there. So you already feeling some type of way that you're not at home. So I don't want to make you feel worse that you're there. So I try to leave all the stresses of me on the back burner. You see what I'm saying? When I come up in there. So for me, I don't want to go in there upset. I don't want to go up in there mad. I don't want to do that to people. I just don't. I don't want to do that to people. So because I don't want to do that to people, I try to have a good attitude no matter what's going on with me, because I don't want to rub those emotions or that I guess that bad whatever going on with you on anybody else. So for me, I don't want to do that, but I think that people come to work mad, and I just don't know why. I really don't. You could say hi, how you doing? Let me pray with you. And even sometimes that works, but sometimes it don't. It could be bad energy. It could just be something they going through it and they don't know how to express it too. And just because they're adults, I want people to know sometimes adults don't know how to express those emotional things that they are feeling. They could be having, just some bad day at home or whatever the case may be. It could be really terrible, and they don't know how to express themselves, so they react emotionally. Slamming stuff and walking around with a mean face and doing all that. They lights may have got cut off, they might not have no food. They might be lonely. Sometimes people are lonely. They are lonely. And they don't even know how to probably reach out and make a friend or find out how to even engage in conversation. It's hard for some people. Some people, what's that word they use sometimes? Socially awkward. I have one of those people at work. What do you do, sister, for the person you have at work? How do you engage? How do you what do you do? And is it more than just you and that person at work? Like, is it a group of y'all that all notices this behavior, or is it like a small space? Like for us, it's a big space, so you always have different coworkers. But what do you do for that? Like, what do y'all do? I just don't know. Mm-mm. I just be like, oh my lord. I I clutch my pearls. I don't even got no pearls on. I just be like, what is going on? Like, really, like what really is, having a person come to work so, honey, when I say mad, I'm talking about I talk with her, but she is like that with others. Oh, well, then maybe that's just her. Affirmation I said the other day was I give myself permission to be myself. And then I said, because I was talking about me, but put you in there. So you give yourself permission to be yourself. Maybe that's her. And if we give a permission for people to just be themselves, maybe that's just them. Some people just got that look or that demeanor. And I want to say that there has to be good in a lot of people. I want to say some good in some folks. So maybe that's just them, especially if you working with people. A customer service. You can't be in there all mad and with your face all turned up and looking all crazy. That just doesn't make any sense to me. You just can't do that. You just that is just not something you do. Well, some people don't. Some people don't, beautiful. That's true. Some people don't. They that could be the ethnicity can be a play in it, but for some, it don't even be that. It be really themselves and their lifestyle. And it could be they don't know how to express what they're feeling where they are. Or sometimes I think people might say, for example, how can I say it? How can you be so happy going through what you're going through? And I'm going through some stuff, but I just can't be happy like that, or I can't smile like that, or I can't be content like that going through this. You have some people like that. They don't want to, they're going through something. They want the world to know. We're gonna display it on my face. Mm. Some people are like that. I I don't want to be like that. So, I don't know. So you talk with her, but she is like that with others. Yeah. She probably just going through some stuff or that, like I said, that could just be her. So I think that if we encounter people like that, I think sometimes we just have to um learn a little bit more patience with them. Um and still try to I wouldn't stop doing what I'm doing because I'm gonna continue to speak because that's me. But um if that person chooses not to, then I'm not gonna overkill it, but I'm still gonna speak. I'm not gonna change who I am because a person is acting the way they're acting, if that makes sense for someone. I'm not gonna change who I am. So I think those are pretty good. Yeah. They have a lot of stuff that might be going on that could just be them. They might got some stuff. Somebody said they might got their lights cut off, might not have no food in the refrigerator. You don't never know why people are coming to work so with so much aggressive energy, but it could be a lot going on at home. It could be that they don't like certain ethnicities. It could be that too, but And they could be mad at how their life is, wondering why you still smiling if your life got cut off. You know what I'm saying? So some people look at that way too. So that's some good discussion. So yeah, I thank you guys for coming in and joining in with me at You Thought It Thursday. You think it, I say it. So I really want you all to think about on Thursdays that's coming up. You think it, I'll say it. Even if you think it on a Saturday or a Monday, still, if you think it, inbox me and say, you know what you think about this. And I will say it. I will definitely say it because I think that conversation and communication needs to be had. And that's why I have coffee and convo with Carol. We talk about everything up in here, and it be some good conversation. We talk about it all. We talk about it all, but we keep it PG. We try not to go there. We try not to go there. Don't forget that my link is in my bio. I am streaming live on YouTube, so you can find me there with Coffee and Combos with Carol on YouTube. Right now, you can find me live on Instagram under my page, Thick It's Me. And you can find me on Carol Smiles All the Time going live with Coffee and Convo. You guys are doing a good job because I said click it, follow me. I'm up to almost 70 followers. I need 20 more, no, 30 more. I need 30 more so that I can go live on my creating my professional profile page. I need 30 more so that I can go live on that page. So thank you all for following me. Thank you all for looking at the link in my bio and follow me. I really, really appreciate it. I also want to say, Father's Day is coming up this weekend, so I want to plug them again. I want to plug these fathers. I want you all to love on them. Whether it's a brother, or uncle, even your own father, if you got some good men in your life, show them some love this weekend. Let's do it for them real big because I think sometimes, like I said, not one spoiled apple spoil a whole bunch. We have some good men out here. We have some good fathers out here that are doing good things. And so I think that they should be appreciated. They should be recognized because they are men. We need our men in our lives. Okay. I don't know about folks that talking about they don't need none, but we need our men in our lives. I have brothers, I got cousins, I have uncles. And so my thing is we need our men in our lives. And our men are important too. The mother is important, but the father is too. That man component is important. Okay. That man component is important. And speaking of uncles, I have only two. Hey, brother, I have two uncles. That's all I have. I have two uncles. And and both of them, I conversate with them here and there, but the one, my uncle Jimmy, I conversate with him the most, and he's so funny. He's so funny. But when my father passed away, he was right on that phone, right with me, and so I need that type of father figure type of man in my life. So I have that with my Uncle Jimmy. I have that with my pastor, at church. I'm able to, lean and glean and get some insight, some insight from them, like mentors, because you can't, we I don't I'm not no man, so I don't know how a man think. I don't know why a man choose to do what he do. I have no clue. So my daddy gone now, so I can't call him and talk to him about nothing. So I have to have some people that I can talk to. And I'm not discluding my husband. What I'm saying is older men that's been out here that didn't live this life. I have to know that. So we need to recognize our men. We need to recognize our men. We need to support our men. We need to really love on them. Okay. And this weekend, please, I'm going to say this and I need to say it. Okay. And I'm going to say it with grace. I'm going to say it with grace. Please, please, please. I do not want to see any post on Sunday from women thanking themselves for being the father because you are not the father. I'm sorry. I'm letting you sisters know, okay? Sisters out here, we sisters. I want y'all to know, please do not go on these public profiles and say you thank yourself for being the father. Now, I might see it, but I'm scrolling past it. I am not going to like it because you are not the father. You are not the man. You cannot be a great father. You can only be a good mother. That's it. That's all. Be the great mother that you can be. If there's no father present, That is fine. Do what you have to do, because one thing is for sure, two things for certain. You ain't the first and you ain't the last to be a single mom or mom out here doing it for your child. That is beautiful. I commend you, but please, you are not the father. I do not want to see women out here this weekend, please, thanking themselves for being the father and the mother. No, 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 no. Sunday is Father's Day. It is for the fathers, the daddies, the grandfathers, the mentors, the big brothers. You know, they got the big brother program. It's for those men that have stepped up and have took on the calling of that title, father, whether they birthed a child or not, and they are doing what they need to do, whether it's in the community, in their home, in church, at work, at school. They are doing what they need to do. I cannot stress it enough. Please don't, ladies, don't do that. Don't take their day and try to make it yours. Okay. I might get some backlash for it, but a lot of us, we just in the way sometimes. Go sit down sometime. We got enough days for us and we celebrate our days. Let the men have their day, let them put their feet up, let them relax, let them be a man on that day and just sit back. Okay. Don't, please, y'all, don't do that. Okay. Please, I'm asking y'all, don't do that. All right. But I thank you all for joining me for Coffee and Convo with Carol. I try not to hold y'all, but I really wanted to get that out there because I know I'm going to see it. I know I'm going to see it. I just for the life of me don't know why we see that. I'm gonna have to come up with a good thought of why we do that. But I do thank you all for joining me again. I need 30 more followers so that I can go live from my profile created page, Coffee and Convos with Carol. So thank you all for hitting that like and share and join button and following me. Also, my link for my YouTube is in the bio. It is in the bio. Okay. And then here is a couple affirmations I want you guys to take on. You thought it Thursday. You think it, I say it. Um, I'm at my best when I take time to rest. Okay. We are at our best when we take time to sit back and relax. Okay. And I have to say that to myself a lot because I'm one that doesn't like to, but I have to say it a lot because, I need to start to believe that for myself. So we are at our best when we take time to rest. Okay. And here's another thing: your life will only change when you are prepared to change. So you have to be prepared to change, and then your life will. Okay. You have to be prepared. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for Fun Friday. We're going to find out what's going on in the city. I'm from the city of Milwaukee. So if you won't here and you don't live here, we're going to find out what's some things to do in the city of Milwaukee, because we know that they trying to paint our city bad, but we got some good stuff here. Okay. We got some good stock here. Not everything here is bad. All right. Maybe some bad apples, but not all the apples are gone. All right. So we're going to find out tomorrow on Fun Friday what are some things we can be doing in the city. I might be plugging a couple places. So, and this is just free advertisement. I'm just going to tell you about it, honey. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Remember, hit that like, share, follow button. Also, I am streaming live on YouTube. Don't want y'all to forget that. Live on YouTube. Thank you guys. Have a good day.